Here are some of the most heart-stopping moments we've seen so far in 2021. In May, a little girl got the scare of her life while playing in the waves. That's a shark in the shallow water. Inside Edition's Jim Murray has more.
The girl was just a few feet from shore and her mom was recording with her cell phone when suddenly the shark appeared out of nowhere.
She was running out of the water, yelling there was a shark in the water, so I dropped my phone immediately and I was just like, oh my gosh, are you kidding me?
It was scary.
Experts say the shark that bumped little Anella was likely a black-tipped shark. They feed on fish in shallow water. Normally timid, they can become aggressive if they think a hand or foot is a fish to eat. Anella said she didn't care what kind of shark it was.
I don't know, but I wasn't going to stick around to find out.
Another terrifying animal encounter happened in North Carolina, where a couple was attacked by a rabid bobcat in their own driveway.
Oh, that's the bobcat!
It bit down on my left hand, and then within a few seconds, it just crawled right up my back.
The woman's husband, named Happy, jumped into action.
I just saw its head and its face its mouth was open and it was going at her neck. I was just able to shove my hand in there and it bit me on my arm.
Here's the 911 call.
My neighbor was attacked by a bobcat just now.
You can see Happy carrying the predator and then fling it.
I decided to sling it as far as I could.
Then Happy took out his pistol and shot the attacker in the shoulder. The couple were each bitten several times and had to undergo extensive vaccinations after the animal was found to be rabid.
It's the scariest thing I've ever experienced in my entire life. My husband here saved my life.
Another life-saving episode happened in Arkansas as first responders raced to save a 3-week-old baby.
He's breathing,
Is he
but
breathing?
it's like he's holding his breath.
The little guy was choking, struggling to breathe. Police body cam video showed the distraught mother looking on.
There we go. There we go. There we go. Come on. You're okay.
Baby Grady came to, but was still struggling.
Come on, buddy. There's them eyes.
Finally, he let out a wail.
I did the same thing.
Grady's parents were relieved.
When your baby turns purple, that ain't normal. That's scary.
Officer Cody Hubbard, himself a father, was happy to help.
There we go. It felt good, to see how that came out. And just the look in their eyes once their baby started crying, I'll never forget something like that.
No, and
First responders had only moments to spare when they responded to a call of a man trapped inside a burning car.
Do everything we could to get to him while the smoke and the fire was steadily building in the engine area.
The Atlanta PD says the driver had a seizure and crashed close to a gas pump. The car proved difficult to enter.
We had a little trouble trying to find the door locks on these newer model vehicles.
In minutes, they were able to pry open the passenger side door and pull out the man, and a life was saved.
Do this one, do this one, do this one.
A similar scene played out in Phoenix when a car crashed and burst into flames. Officers had to do what they could to rescue the man.
We tried to break the window. I sustained some injury on my hand trying to do that.
A neighbor gave the officers a fire extinguisher, which they used to bust open the window. Then they pulled out the man, whose life was still in danger.
I got no heartbeat. I'm doing chest compressions.
One of the officers performed CPR and the man started breathing again.
Yes, come on, you got this.
The officers were praised for their life-saving efforts, but they say they were just doing their jobs.
Very rewarding, yes. Very rewarding.
Miraculously, no one died when a plane crashed in Long Island, New York. Watch as the small craft drops from the sky, belly flopping near a waste treatment facility. Amazingly, the pilot was conscious and told rescuers he didn't want to be airlifted to the hospital.
Said, you know what, I've just been in a plane crash. I don't want to go in a helicopter now. So they transported him by ground.
Another heart-stopping near miss happened in the English city of Exeter, where a live bomb dating back to World War II was discovered. The old German weapon had been biding its time near the city center when it was discovered by a construction crew. Bomb squads evacuated the area and decided to detonate the 2,000-pound device, and it still packed a punch. The explosion sent a shower of debris high and wide and left a crater, and thankfully, it left everyone alive. And a young British free climber had his own heart-stopping moment on purpose. Daredevil George King scaled a skyscraper in the Spanish city of Barcelona using nothing more than his bare hands. King drew a crowd as he climbed the 380-foot-tall hotel. They watched as he climbed and climbed and climbed. Police and firefighters on the ground also watched the unauthorized stunt. When King reached the summit, he spread his arms in triumph to applause. And when he reached sea level again, he was arrested. He faced a fine for his actions. This is Inside Edition Digital.